Alright, so I have my first Scraptastic kit, which is September, and I'm making my first layout, and I'm using pictures of Coco when I first got her. I found her in a dog. I don't know if she belonged to anybody, but she had puppies in the vacant lot behind my house. Excuse me. And I couldn't let them grow up in a vacant lot, and I heard her crying actually, and she was stuck in a briar bush. And so we went and got her, and I bottle fed her two sisters and her brother. And my mom-in-law was going to take Coco, but she hasn't taken her, and I don't know that I could give her up because her and I are pretty close. But anyway, my husband was babysitting for me while I was doing housework or whatever it was I was doing. I may have been getting her bottle or something, I don't know, but she could fit in my husband's hands, so I titled this Daddy's Hands. And I'm using blue cardstock from my stash, and the coral cardstock is from the kit, and so are all the patterns. And I cut it at 8 1/4 by 4 4/4. And that I'm going to cut that floral paper down, and I believe that was a Lori Whitlock. And then I have that heart pattern, which is pink paisley. And I cut the floral down to, or I'm sorry, I cut the heart pattern down to 9 inches by 5, and on the reverse side is a pink pattern. In the floral layer, I cut at 11 by 6. And then I do use the reverse of the heart, and it is cut at 6 inches by 5.5. And so I'm using the hearts as my guide as to where to cut the paper. Today is my husband's birthday, September 20th, so we are going to go to Red Lobster to the, what do they call it? It's basically it's all you can eat shrimp. It's shrimp, no, not shrimp extravagant, shrimp, I forget how they advertise it, but at any rate, we're going to go have all you can eat shrimp. Because his birthday's today and then mine's in 4 days. It's our birthday. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to use 2 of those strips of the floral and the heart at the bottom of the page. And they were just some scraps from cutting the papers down. And I am using an August Sketchy Thursday Scraptastic sketch. And then I have that circle already cut out from a layout I was going to use it on and didn't. But I wanted to use it, but the pattern didn't go. So I decided that I'm going to take that circle and I am going to trace it onto blue cardstock, and then I may cut it out with the scissors. And I just do it that way. All right, but I will have to say that Coco at this point was already about potty trained. She was a very smart dog, but I was good about constantly letting them outside. So, like I said, here she is, probably 2, 3 weeks old, and it looked as if her eyes had just opened up. So, at this point, she was already potty trained. I already had her sister, Ruby, for a week, I think 2 weeks before I found the rest of the puppies. And so I had already had Ruby and was bottle feeding her. Then I come across the other 3 and bottle fed them. A friend of mine helped me. She took 2 and I had the other, Ruby and Coco. And very healthy puppies, living life to their fullest right now. So I only still have Coco because my mom-in-law was going to take her. So I saved her because she's by herself at a house with no neighbors. So I wanted her to have a puppy, and she was going to take her, but just hasn't ever gotten her house in order for a puppy, ready for a puppy. So that's okay. Coco's happy here with us. But anyway, so very smart dog. I just couldn't believe that here they are, just a few weeks old and already potty trained. It just amazed me. But like I say, that most dogs, it's all about training. And that's something I'm very good at. My dogs behave as well as children, for the most part. Anyway, enough about them and back to the layout. So I am using the most of the embellishments, that's the word I'm looking for, are from the Scraptastic kit. My journaling cards, I also have the Life Noted. I have the girls kit and the girls add-on kit because I wanted to know, by getting all 3, what will I receive for embellishment. So, and you get quite a bit. There is a lot there. So, but I wanted to see what I would receive for in each kit. And you receive quite a bit in each one. So I could probably get away with the Life Note, just do Life Noted and then a kit and not worry about doing the add-on. We'll see. If I like an add-on, I might go ahead and get it, but we'll see. So the journaling card I do use from the Life Noted, as well as my embellishments, and I think that scallop circle at the bottom right, it says, oh, what does it say? I think it's a daddy and daughter date. And so I put that there. But I don't think, no, that did not come from the Scraptastic kit. That came up from an ephemera pack that I purchased from Tuesday Morning. So I'm going to do 3 embellishment clusters. I try to do 3, whether it be in a triangular pattern or a diagonal pattern. Sorry, I can't talk. Yeah. And I love how this layout turned out. I used I believe it was Heidi Swapp. I didn't say Amy Tangerine, it's Heidi Swapp bows on this page within the 3 clusters, but I can't say that I'm that crazy about them on this layout. So I'm just working on my embellishments. And I thought about using that stamp. That stamp came in the Life Noted kit. I have not used it yet. I'm using my cookie sheet and magnets. When I do an actual whole process, I use my cookie sheet with my magnet to hold everything in place. And now I'm just going to mark where that goes, because before I can adhere my embellishments, I need to adhere my paper. And my ATG was giving me quite the fits. I'm using generic ATG tape from Tape Jungle, and when I start a new roll, which I did here, it gives me, it acts up. It doesn't want to work, and I mean it works, but it keeps coming off the roll. And at the end of the roll, it does the same thing, but anytime in between, it works great. It's just I have to fight with it at the beginning and I have to fight with it at the end, because it keeps working its way off, as you see there. So once I can get it going, it'll be fine. Then I just have to line it back up, erase my pencil marks, and on we go. And so how many layouts have I done today? I did a Scraptastic layout this morning. That's all I got done, and then I went and got groceries, and because I haven't gone to the store in like 2 weeks, so I was out of everything. So of course my grocery bill was nice and hefty. I was like, good night. That's a lot for just food and cleaning supplies and laundry, and wow. So I'm pulling out, this is the Coral Core Kit Project Life cards, and I was pulling those out to see if I could use one of those, because I wasn't really digging the whole Life Noted cards. I mean, I like them, but not with this particular layout. So I actually think I used a card from the Core Kit, Coral Core Kit, but not the Happy Little Moments one. And I think this is where I realized, oh, I'm forgetting a layer. and because I pre-planned this on my computer, and so I realized, did I? No, I'm looking at it on my computer. Never mind. I didn't pre-plan it. It's on my computer. Sorry. And uh, I realized I forgot a layer, so I do add the reverse side of the heart paper. Yeah, I guess if I read my notes, the circle I did is 7.5 inches. I never said that. And the You and Me is Teresa Collins. Otherwise, all other embellishments are Heidi Swap from the Scraptastic kit. And the Daddy-Daughter Date scallop circle is Oh Darling. It didn't have like a collection or that I saw on there. It just said Oh Darling. I didn't see anything else as far as if it was that particular ephemera pack was called anything. I don't know. But I got it from Tuesday morning. So I'm still a looking. I like that happy little moment. I thought that would have been perfect, but the card covered too much of the picture. So it wasn't going to work for me. And I believe that is, yeah, in fact, I know that is the card I use. Everything else gets put away. So we're going to glue everything down. I might have to go put socks on. I'm cold. I'm actually working on a third layout using the Scraptastic kit. So we're adhering everything down. There goes that ATG again. Then I have to kind of figure out, okay, I put glue where there shouldn't have been glue. And now I want to put down some of this. Figured, ooh, this would be cute to put, perfect layout to put glitter. So that glitter washi from Glitz Designs came in the kit, so it was a perfect opportunity to use it. So I've just finished gluing everything down. And now for the embellishments. I really want to use that card, but it just doesn't work. Hey, Jasper. Cut your... I've never had a cat that gets such horrible, horrible mats in his hair. And just on one side. Jasper, can I cut your mats off, please? He's my lazy cat, aren't you? You're my lazy cat. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Come here. Yeah, sleep, sleep, sleep. He'll probably curl in my lap and sleep. See, you're quite the mama's boy, aren't you? Hmm? Give him a haircut. Jasper, watch out, bud. Sorry. Alright, so the card doesn't work, so I go back to my original plan. And so I'm tying the ribbon. And I am about done. And I have two tags over there on the right hand side, and I was gonna use the green sheer ribbon for both, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to use the green sheer on the green one, and on that pink tag I tie a bow using the light pink twine from the twinery. And then I use that same on another tag. And I was thinking about using those stars, but I end up using the sequins that come in the kit instead. And for some reason my video cuts out. I'm not sure why. But here are pictures, and I thank you for watching, and when I have more done, I'll be back with those. Bye.